Hello and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and a special welcome to the new subscribers and those of you that comment on the different videos. I really appreciate it. I love getting the feedback. So this is going to be a general reading for those of you watching that are in a third party or karmic situation. When I refer to divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm referring to energies and not a specific gender. The karmic is the third party, and like I said, it could be male or female in any of these energies. So I'm gonna go ahead and go forward. Also, I offer personal readings. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment below. I really would appreciate it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go forward. I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Unicorn cards to get a general energy of the divine masculine, feeling towards the divine feminine, and also towards the karmic. I'm going to use these cards and also the romance angels. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot for the divine feminine and the Celtic Tarot for the karmic. And then I will clarify with the Universal Weight Tarot. Alright. So the first energy I'm going to see divine masculine is in is for divine feminine. And we have intuition. Listen to the whisper of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So for the divine feminine, he's feeling that he's being guided to her, and he wants to follow his intuition towards the divine feminine. Okay, now for the karmic. We have leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. This energy is about like being in control, kind of almost like emperor energy or king's energy. So he's in the energy of wanting to take control of something. Now let's get something from the romance angel cards for divine feminine regarding with the divine masculine. And we have true love for the divine feminine. This is the romance of a lifetime. So he's in that energy. He knows that this is something special, and he's in the energy of following his intuition towards the divine feminine. Oops, trying to make that not fall down. Let me get one more crystal. My little Buddha guys. Okay, so and now for the karmic. Codependency. So it's definitely a true karmic situation, because karmic relationships most of the time involve codependency. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. So he's in the energy where he knows he needs to take control of this situation, because it's affecting his, just zest for life, wanting to be romance, wanting to be with his divine feminine. All right. Okay, so let's see what the current situation is. I'm going to lay out the cards. Move these up a little bit out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to see what the current situation is between divine masculine and divine feminine. I'm going to lay out the cards first, and then we'll go into the reading, just so we can see all the cards for both parties. So what is the current situation with the divine feminine? The Chariot. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. The Chariot represents the Cancer, but like I usually say in all of my readings, don't focus too much on the sign. Just focus if it resonates with you, because it could be a different, you could be a different sign in this energy. So the current situation is there's been some type of victory. Maybe there's been a battle, but whatever it is going forward. I did say I was going to lay the cards out. I don't know why I guess I felt compelled to do it. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and go forward. There's been some type of victory, and this is about triumph. And then how does he see the divine feminine? And you have the Eight of Swords. Okay, this could be, Eight of Swords is usually about fear. It's about being trapped, but it also could be bound, you know, feeling bound to someone. It could also be sexual. So I'm going to need more information to figure out what exactly, why this Eight of Swords is here. Okay, and what does he want from divine feminine? Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind that no longer serves you. So I'm feeling like with this energy that he's in, he's wanting to leave, or he has left the situation with the Karmic because he wants to move forward with her with this Triumph card here, there. So I'll get more into the reading as we go further. Okay, and then what's the current challenge? Like, what's blocking him? What's stopping him from going forward right now in this connection? And Six of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy, so he's very in his head about this. And this Six of Swords is about getting past a troubled time, moving forward. Moonlight, the moon is highlighted in this card too. So some of this could be happening with this full moon coming in, because this moon is full in this photo. So it's about leaving troubled times behind and going forward to more calmer waters. So I feel like with that Chariot there, there's some type of battle, probably with the Karmic that's going on, that he needs to, that he's moving past. And that's what's kind of challenging him now at the current time. Okay. So what action is he going to take towards the divine feminine? And then the bottom card will be the outcome. What action is he going to take towards the divine feminine? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about being defensive or being on the defense. It also could mean overcoming obstacles. So there's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of things going on right now. that's kind of blocking this connection. I'm going to clarify to see, you know, what exactly is going on, but he clearly is wanting to be in the energy of going forward towards his divine feminine. Okay, and the bottom card is a Tower. Okay, so that's major. The Tower is about false beliefs. It's about reality. You know, you believe in something, and then the Tower comes down to just like get you back in touch with reality. So we'll see if this is a good Tower or this is a bad Tower. So I'm gonna just put this right here. Okay, and then put these cards over here. All right, so now let's see what's going on with the Karmic. So yeah, so there's some type of Tower moment I think is going on right now. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. All right, so what's the situation with the Karmic? And remember, I will clarify these cards and get further information after I lay down and do the Karmic portion. So what's the current situation with the Divine Masculine and the Karmic? Rebirth. This is Judgment. This is a Karma card. So there's judgment being taken place right now with the Karmic. This could be the reason why then this outcome of the Divine Feminine, there's a Tower moment. Rebirth is, or judgment is about, you know, clearing out your past, clearing out karmic cycles, and, you know, being reborn and going towards the new. It also could be news, judgment, could have something to do with legal issues, but that's the current situation with the Karmic. Okay, so how does he see the Karmic? And you have the Moon. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. And the Moon is about fear. The Moon is about illusion. It can be about intuition. But I feel like he sees this with this rebirth here and this Karmic, that this was like an illusion. This also can be, for me, sometimes emotional or something rising to the surface. So maybe there was some kind of secret or something that came out or needs to come out, and there's judgment here because of it. But I feel like he's seeing the Karmic as an illusion, something that just not real. And again, there's the Moon here, a full moon in this card. I think that it has some type of meaning. Okay. All right. And what does he want from the Karmic? And you have Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands is about being on a path, making a decision, like you're kind of like at a crossroad trying to figure out, you know, which way to go. So I'm feeling like maybe he's wanting her to make a decision on something. I'm not completely all the way confident on what this is meaning. I'm gonna definitely need a clarifier, but I feel like for right now, he's wanting her to make a decision about something. Okay, and so what is challenging or this connection, or what's blocking? What's the current challenge with the Divine Masculine and the Karmic? Equilibrium. Okay, so equilibrium is temperance. So you could be also dealing with a Sagittarius. Temperance is equilibrium in this card, in this deck, is about balance. Balanced emotions, balanced action, and that seems to be the current challenge. Maybe that's why the Two of Wands is there, of needing to make some type of decision. I feel like the decision has already been made. Maybe the karmic is kind of holding up him from moving forward, delaying things. You know, it could be a number of different things. And also, when I refer to karmic in third parties, sometimes it can represent, you know, a family member, a friend, a work situation. It's basically something that's getting in the way of your connection. So the challenge is some type of balance, action, and emotion. Okay, and what action is going to be taken towards this karmic? And you have the Magician. So the Magician is about manifestation. So he's manifesting something, some type of action that he's going to take, or has taken, or wants to take. And because the Magician is about mastery, and it's also about, I see it as the universe stepping in and taking over. So maybe he's been dragging his feet too long. Maybe she's been dragging her feet too long. But I feel like the universe has had enough, and they are also going to step in this situation. Because you got the Magician, the Moon, and you have rebirth. I feel like something has to come out. Like there's some truth that needs to come out. Okay. And then on the bottom card is you have the Fool. The Fool is about going on a new journey, taking a leap of faith. So with this outcome here, this is the outcome card. I'm just already feeling like this person is going to take a leap of faith and go out on their own. That's what's going on, but let's see. Let's get more information. All right, so I'm going to clarify these cards. I'm going to see with the current situation. We're going to clarify the Chariot for the Divine Feminine section, or the reading, a portion of this reading. Let's see why the Chariot is here for the current situation. Justice. Just kind of like what I suspected. So the current situation is, put these cards down for a second. There is a legal matter taking place, and it's going forward. There's a battle going on, I feel, with the karmic, and justice here is to also make things right, because it's about balance. And so this divine masculine is wanting to balance the situation with the divine feminine, but I feel like he is currently engaged in a battle with the karmic, with the rebirth over there on her side. So yeah, that's the current situation. And you also could be dealing with the Libra as well. Hopefully those are still on the camera. Yeah, okay. Whoops, sorry, and not the microphone. So you're probably going to hear a bunch of sounds for a second. Hold on. Okay. All right. So now let's see what the current situation is with the karmic. Let's clarify the rebirth. Whoops. Okay. There we go. But there's two cards coming out. Okay. So there's some news, or waiting on some news maybe, because this is about, the Page of Wands is about news coming in. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, and she's focused on her coin. So the current situation, I'm feeling like there's some news someone is waiting on, because you got the Judgment card here, and the current situation is, I feel like both the divine masculine and the karmic is waiting on some type of judgment, like a decision from the judge, because you got the Justice card over here, about money. about how it's going to be decided. So I feel like that's what's being held up here, because the Queen of Pentacles knows her value, and she is focused on her coin. So she's financially independent as well, but she's also giving. In certain situation, I don't feel like this situation is necessarily applicable, but I feel like this has to do with money, and there's news that's going to be coming out, and possibly quickly, because Page of Wands is a fire energy. So yeah, that's the current situation with the karmic, is there's news coming out about the money, and I feel like that's what is being, we're waiting on here in the current situation. Just moving these over a little bit. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now how does he see the divine feminine? Why is the 8 of Swords here? And you've got the 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords is about either being stuck or being, stuck in a decision. Stuck from making a decision, and kind of like in a stalemate. It also could be like you're at a crossroads. This is clarifying the 8 of Swords. I feel like, sorry, I'm still trying to learn how to pick up cards with these now. Okay, so I feel like he's in a state of fear, like, because with this meaning stuck, and then there's fear right here. Maybe he's afraid that this situation over here is taking too long, and he's feeling that maybe, it might mess up this connection. Like he's afraid that either the decision's not coming in fast enough, or he's so stuck in fear he doesn't know what to do. But I feel like this is what this is about. This is some type of stuck feeling of fear, possibly with the current situation. I'm going to get one more card just because that is a little bit challenging. All right, so Spirit, please give me one more card to clarify the situation. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about 5 of Pentacles is about temporary hardship, about being left out in the cold. So I feel like there's a lot of fear when it comes to you. Fear that maybe he doesn't know which way you're going to feel if he does approach you, or if you're going to wait. But this is a lot of hard energy. So he's definitely feeling a hardship, and he may be feeling like he left you out in the cold, and he's just worried about that situation. I just feel like there's just a lot of fear over you, whether it's him or you that's having the fear, but there's a lot of fear in how he sees you. Okay, all right, so let's clarify the whoops, too much almost came out. Let's clarify how he sees the karmic with the moon. Clarify the moon, please. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is about emotions, and it's about wanting emotional fulfillment. So I feel like he sees her as emotional. Maybe he sees her as nurturing, maybe as supportive, or he could be feeling like she's acting on her emotions, because it's clarifying the moon, which is about illusions and fear. So maybe he feel like her emotions was, not as true, not as real, because it's in this energy of the moon. So yeah, I just feel like that's kind of like how he sees her, as some type of masking emotions, maybe even hiding them. Okay, all right, so let's see, what does he want from the Divine Feminine. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. And you got the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about sometimes options, like trying to figure out an option. Also can represent dreams and imagination. So I feel like he's trying to figure out which option to come forward, or how does he come forward. That he's really thinking about her, because with this true love and this intuition, I think he's trying to figure out which way is the best way to come approach her. And that's the energy that he's in, what he wants. He wants to maybe even fulfill her dreams, okay, and his dreams. And then what does he want from the Karmic? We're clarifying the Two of Wands. The Emperor. Okay, so there you go. There is the leadership right over there. So, which is what I mentioned at the beginning of this video. He wants to take control of this codependency. Okay, he wants to make a decision, or he wants her to make a decision, but he's in this energy of he wants to take control of this situation. He's just, I think he's just done with it. This also, to me, is kind of like along the lines of, since the Emperor is the ruler, that is also in the energy of the court situation with the Justice card here in the Chariot. Maybe either he's wanting from her, or he's wanting the courts to just go ahead and render a decision about this, because he's kind of like, he's done with the situation. So also, I noticed too, there's two queens in here. I mean, this could represent both of her, but it also could represent a third party. Okay, so let's just put that down there. Okay, and now for the challenge, what is the let's clarify the Six of Wands for the challenge. Was blocking for the Divine Feminine. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands. See, the Six of Wands is about being out in the public, going forward, public situations. So the current challenge is he really wants to move forward with the Divine Feminine, but he's currently engaged in this situation with the Justice, okay, with the court situation, with the Karmic. That's going forward. And he's ready. He's very anxious to go forward, because this is about celebration as well. And he's not able to, because I feel like he's waiting on a decision from the court system before he can actually do that, before he can actually go forward. The cards are getting a little messy, but you know, whatever. Okay, so in the current challenge situation with the, or what's blocking with the Karmic, we're clarifying equilibrium, which is the Temperance card. Okay, you got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflict, it's about fighting, it's about quarreling. So what the challenge is, I feel like there's a fight going on. Maybe who wants what, or who deserves what, how much money this person going to get, or whatever. I also feel that there's possibly children involved, so they could be fighting over custody, of which way, who's going to get full custody, or how the custody is going to be decided, split, or child support, etc. But that's the current challenge right now. Okay, so you got a lot of I noticed there's 5 here and a 5 here. There's a lot of changes going on in this situation. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Wands, about what action that the Divine Masculine is going to take towards Divine Feminine at this time. And you got the Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords is, generally about spying, but in this situation, it also means delayed news. Okay, and since you have another page there and a page here, I definitely feel there's some type of child situation in here, with the court, like dividing who, custody, because there's the page of wands right there. And the action is, that the divine masculine is going to take towards the divine feminine is delayed, because you're waiting on news, because this is also about news coming in. And he's currently defending himself, okay, against this situation with the karmic and some type of legal court system. So until that is done, there's not going to be communication. It could be worried about affecting his case or whatever, but there's a delay. So the action is he's focused on his situation with the karmic in the courts. Okay, so what's the action that he's going to take towards the karmic? Clarifying the magician. And we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like with this Ten of Cups here, and then you have this right here, is he's manifesting his happy ending. Obviously, there's not a happy situation going on here with this type of energy, with the Emperor, the control and the judgment and the codependency and the fighting and the need for balance. So he is manifesting getting his happy ending, and that's what action he's taken. He's manifesting just going forward. Like, I don't even feel him even there mentally in this connection with this karmic. He's just focused on his kids, because there's kids in this photo. If you can see right here, there's kids in this photo, and I feel like he's just focused on his happiness, his family, and his future happiness with his divine feminine. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to shuffle to get bottom, because I'm using the same deck. So we're gonna clarify the Tower. I kind of really know that this Tower is about the situation that's going on, because it's about the outcome. So, but let's see if we can get a little more information about this Tower over on the outcome with the divine feminine, of why this Tower is here. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man can be about surrender. It can be about letting go. In this case, I feel that the outcome is, whoops, I'm almost knocking all the cards down. Okay, I feel like in this person, this divine masculine, has mental clarity about the entire situation. Like, whatever he was believing was not true. He realized he might have thought the divine feminine was not good for him and the karmic was good for him, but he has mental clarity. It's just like, has highlighted around his head about the thinking. He has mental clarity about this connection, but again, because there's a Tower situation taking place, I feel like there's nothing he's going to do right now. This connection is delayed because of it. Okay, so now let's clarify the Fool card and the outcome for the karmic. The Star. Yeah, so this is about healing. You also could be dealing with Aquarius. So he's gonna he wants to heal from this situation. This situation obviously was very traumatic and traumatizing. I see the Star card to me is also like kind of like pouring out your emotions, kind of cleansing. It also can be about wish fulfillment. So he is taking a leap of faith towards a new journey, towards healing, like healing himself of all of this energy of this codependency. Okay, and that's where he's at, and he's just waiting, for this court situation to make a decision, and then that's what he's going. But as you see, in the meantime, he's juggling the situation. He's juggling because the Two of Pentacles is about juggling, and it's also about balance. So he could be trying to balance his money, you know, or having to split the money. That's also kind of how I see it right now. Yeah, but see, he's definitely leaving a situation behind, because now you have it here twice, and he's going forward towards his brand new beginning. And this is happening on the physical plane. Okay, all right, well, that's going to be the reading, you guys, for today. And I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all very much. Again, I do offer personal readings, and if this resonated with you, please like, comment, or share. I would really appreciate it to get your feedback. And I wish you guys all a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time or next video, peace, love, and light.